And what is up, all you YouTube viewers and YouTube fans? It is me and yours truly, Brandon Murphy, here on YouTube. But I am also, as you folks may know me from my Twitch channels, Brendan the Yellow Koopa and Brendan the Mandalore 36. Remember them all, folks, so you have to add some point, some which, some way, somewhat, and of course, some when. And today, folks, yeah. Today, folks, I got a discussion, reaction, and also a review of SMG4's newest video that he just uploaded about probably an hour, maybe two, or maybe an hour and a half, I don't know, give or take. But anyway, this newest video is basically about being a bum. And yes, that's right, I'm saying a bum because I don't want to say the actual word of SMG4's newest video because it could be causing me some it could cause my channel here a very bad, well, I guess what I'm doing the best I can to say is it just won't do me any good and I would hate to imagine to see my YouTube account go down in flames. So that's why I'm calling SMG4's video a bum. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So where to begin? So my guess is excuse me. They're both out here in my mouth. Anyways, where to begin? Goddamn hair in my tongue. No, my whole body system, actually. Anyway, I guess what I'm doing the best I can to say is, before all this hair in my mouth and system has gotten into me, yeah. It starts off with Karen, played by, we all know who plays her, and that is the most cutest and adorablest bean of a voice actor who has done Digital Circus and many other shish kebabs. And that voice actor, folks, I'm talking about is LC Lovelock, I think, but I could be wrong. Let me look it up. Yeah, I was correct. So yeah, folks, this is, folks, and without a doubt, the famous Elsie Lovelock, who voiced characters from like Has Been Hotel, Murder Drones, and she still, folks, voices Maggie Spletzer, and of of course, Karen, which is, and of course, the main character of this story. But moving on, she does her best she can to ignore all expectations, but it turns out these so-called expectations backfired on Karen, and letting her know that if she doesn't get a JOB, just like I'm pretty sure my family has been doing the best they can to put me in a JOB, I would be losing my apartment, or worse, I won't even have anywhere for us to stream or broadcast. Excuse me. Whether on YouTube or even on Twitch. So that's why, folks, that's why I'm still here at home and been pretty much all day, a week, and a month long to just keep my place. Because I've been, folks, living at Terracing Apartments. And I'm not giving you folks the address, but I'm just saying that I've been living in these apartments for like you think. Gosh, it's been 2013 for me. Plus, we're in the year 2025. So, this could be like my 12th anniversary that I have been staying here for. And pretty soon it's going to be my 13th anniversary. But anyway, that's sides of my point though. So, much like Karen, I don't want to lose this apartment complex, and I'm doing the very best I can to get myself a JOB, but so far, every JOB always keeps asking, what's your job history, what was it like, and what was this, and what was that? It's driving me nuts! Just to think of what my job histories are, because, and it's actually, folks, pretty tough for me as well, because here's the thing. As I spoke with my family and I spoke with my service coordinator, not that I'm giving you their names or anything, but I told them that, well, I have been working at Civil Legacy, I have been working at Disability Resources and New Computers, but the problem is, the last time, folks, I worked at Civil Legacy, I got laid off. And it's not because I got fired, it's because of this economy that happened and started during my either junior or senior year at high school, that got both me and my real dad to go find other jobs or places. And now, as time passes by and move on, my dad's still living a good life, and I'm living a good life. I mean, I may not have a job yet, but I will eventually, and when that time comes. And finally, folks, if that time does come, then that only means that I would have to make a schedule. But I'm folks getting off topic, so let's press on. So, as Karen gets these notifications saying that she has to owe this and she has to owe that, Karen's starting to flip out, and that's when Karen got this final notice that this is your last payment, and if you don't pay it, we're kicking you out of your household. And what does she do? She gets kicked out of the household because she can't pay over $100 million. No, I'm kidding. It was actually 1,000 or maybe 5,000. I don't know. But that still says my point, folks. Houses and apartments are so expensive that it's going to cost you all your pocket money out of your pockets and out of your wallets until you see butterflies just flying around. And that's exactly, folks, what happened to Karen. And as Karen's like, and I'm going to do the best I can to do her voice. Well, you see, kids, we are having a sleepover at SMG4's patio. But what she doesn't understand is that she didn't read the text from SMG4 saying that she can't bring her kids or even herself to SMG4's patio. And it's not because he can't or doesn't want to. It's because Mario, whom we all know and love, is still being an idiotic moron who ruins everything. All because his brain is the size of a tiny little pea pod. And that's right, folks. I said the P word, and that is a pea pod. Because imagine you have a family full of 3 or maybe 6 peas in one pot, or maybe even 2. Okay, but that's besides my point. Inside those pea pods are what Mario is like. One small little pea. That it just makes me, folks. Hold on a moment. It just makes me, folks, go, okay? I think you pretty much, folks, all get the point here. But, no, seriously, that's what Mario's like. He just drives me to want to scream. Just like that. And there's nothing we can do about it. That's like, I've been telling everybody online this, and I've been telling everybody online that. I don't want to compose myself. I don't want to control myself. Nor I don't want to even possess myself because it's what I'm born with. Like, okay. And I know some of you have not seen my videos of what I'm fucking born with because you all don't fucking care about what I'm born with, what my strengths are, or hell, maybe even worse, my weaknesses. We're gonna go through it anyways. I just need to find where the video is, when I posted it, when I discussed about it, and so on and so on. And here, and I think I found it right here. Yeah. So I made this video called, well, technically it's mostly about me, but it's also about my most biggest, most awful, most tragic, and most saddest event in this update. History number 3. And yes, folks, I'm calling it update history number 3 because it's what happens to me each and every time, folks. So, we're jumping ahead now to, we're jumping ahead, folks, to what I folks said about my strengths and weaknesses here. This is, folks, where we come to my likes and dislikes. This is... Okay, so maybe I went too far. But there is a strength... But you guys can go and check out this video after my update. Because that's not what this is mostly about. This is about Karen being a bum out in the freaking cold with no house, no building, hell, not even a roof over her head. So, yeah. Anywho. So she, so, anyways, Karen, Karen and her family, I guess, goes to a next destination, and that's Bob's home, which is mainly where a bunch of bums live, actually. And get this, while it may not look like a prison or a jail cell, they sold Jello, because that's all the bums can ever eat and enjoy is Jello. Now, I've seen many poor, helpless, or homeless people who have no food, no water, or hell, not even any transportation to get to the bus, and so on and so forth. So what I do, I say, you know what? Let me go and grab you some food. Let me go and grab you some water. Let me give you $2 so you can go to the bus stop, get yourself a transfer or whatever it is to take you back home. So, because the reason, folks, why I do this is because it's not because I want to or need to, but because I folks have to. Because I feel pretty bad for people that are living in a homeless world of the bionicle. Folks, it's like this. Imagine if you see someone homeless or so on and so forth. You don't just keep driving away and driving away from them and say, you know what, I don't want to help this bum. He's fine. He'll be okay. When he's actually not okay. Like, hear me out. And sure, it's bad for me to do something that is wrong. I'm doing this because I feel like it's just me doing me being generous. That's the word I'm looking for here. Because I'm a generous guy. No, that's wrong. I'm adaptable.
and and my strength is also to learn and maybe also exchange what Oscar's thinking.
Or even anybody else is thinking, and that's what my video is talking about. I, if anyone's got any ideas, I would like to hear it. Otherwise, I'll just rearrange people's ideas. So, there. But that's not my. But my. But going back to my strengths and weaknesses and Gemini traits, let me go ahead and read you folks out some of that shish kebab. As we're discussing, reacting, and reviewing the SMG4's video plus, and I do mean the big plus, me talking about why some of you people out there should care for me, should acknowledge, should appreciate, should accept me for what I am. Because it drives me over the wall or makes me folks want to do this. Give me a moment. Makes me feel like,
dang it! God! Shit! No, 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 no!
okay? Simple as that. But anyways, going on further here, it says about my weaknesses that I'm nervous, I'm inconsistent, and I'm indecisive. Okay? Those are my weaknesses. Now, moving on to my likes and dislikes. I like listening to music, yes. And as for the books and magazines, that's stuff I really don't even do anymore. And even folks I would read books or magazines, I would just read them off and not sponsored or supported by them. I would folks look up books or magazines from Webtoons or any other book or magazine app that I can just listen to at night while I sleep. But anyway, but anyways, moving on. It says here that my Gemini likes are chatting with nearly anyone, and when they say nearly anyone, they probably meant that just basically anyone that's not a jerk. Let's put it that way. Because I've been through so many people already, and even yesterday, with people who are just acting like a jerk. And they just don't, once again, accept, acknowledge, or even folks appreciate me for what I am and what I'm made for. And finally, I like to make short trips around the town. So, like, for example, I like to go to anime conventions because because I've been through these anime conventions since 2013 all the way to 2024. But 2020, not 2024, but it was 2023, which was my last anime convention I had to go to, because the last one last year was just me. The last one, last I checked, the anime convention, they wanted me folks to go all the way from here, which is this apartment that I'm living and talking to you guys from, all the way to to South Virginia, where the Reno Sparks Invention Center or whatever is at. And that's way too far, man. And I don't want to go to. And finally, folks, going to my dislikes, and these are always the things I don't like, especially from people on Steam, people on Discord, or, pretty much, folks, anywhere at all, I wouldn't like or appreciate. And that is, I don't like being alone. That's like, if I'm the only person on the bench waiting for me to be called out while everyone out in the field is having fun, then they'd be like, they say in the movies, what am I to you, chopped liver? Or something, because I don't like that. I don't. So that's something I don't like. I also don't like being confined. And what that probably means is, say for example, people kick and bans me off Discord or even on Steam just because I have a behavior problem that I don't want to I don't want to control or even possess. Hell, people just need to fucking accept that. Because if they don't, then that's... And once again, people kick and ban me just because of that, then that's something I don't appreciate. I don't like when people kick and ban me. Okay, and finally, repetition and routine. Okay, so I don't know what repetition means, but I do know what routine means. So, like, say things aren't going smoothly for most people out there. Well, like, just for example, yesterday things weren't going so well with Lars and Dissonance and even I forgot her name, but my point is those people, and even people that are friends with Dissonance, and that's right, I said Dissonance, not these nuts, because we ain't doing that meme thing, but they have a routine they had a routine going, and that's great and all, but if they don't like the routine, then that's where I did the best I could, folks, to get in there, to get in that situation and tell them, you know what, if you guys' routine isn't going what you planned, take a fucking break. And I've been also told this by my family and my friends, to take a break, do something else, and have fun with that. Which is why, folks, I've been playing on my Switch. I've been playing Mario and Rabbids Kingdom full of battle stations to the death, and so on and so forth. But to be honest, it's not fun when I don't have anyone to play with other than just my one friend that's and I'm not gonna say his name, but you folks will understand what I'm getting at. But once again, I'm getting off topic, and we gotta keep this here shish kebab going. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Karen being a bum. So after a bunch of bums also kicked Karen out, that's when Mario had an idea, even though it was kind of stupid and retarded. Mario placed Karen and her kids in a box, which is kind of like a reference to Disney's Oliver and Company, when their little kitten was, which I forgot his name, he was in a box too, and much like me, this poor little kitten was not being picked. And all because of what? This little kitten and I, we both are like the ugly ducklings? Are we just not good enough for you all, people out there that is watching my this video and many other videos I've made? Let me know in the comments, even if they're negative. I wouldn't mind. Just don't bring up rumors about me. End of discussion. But anyway, so yeah, that's when Karen too had an idea, and she thought that maybe if they build a nice shelter, excuse me, holy shit, filled with boxes, then maybe they might have help. But no, this Mr. Monopoly guy that we all know and play when we were kids shows up telling Karen that if you give me those boxes, I guarantee you that I can help you get your house back. But only if you pay this time. So Karen's like, sir, you got yourself a deal. And that's when Monopoly guy and Karen shook on it, and everybody's was living in a happily ever after. But before the end of the video, Mario gets this strange signal from an unknown anonymous tip or character. That involves probably another War of the Fat Italians, or it could be folks another movie. Who knows? As Mario gets a message talking about, are you up for this job? Can you do it? And that's when Mario's like, oh, you know I can do it. And I'm gonna prove it. And I'm just gonna say this right now, that normally I don't like calls. I don't like random friend requests from those I don't know or care. Nor I don't like when people, let's say for example, we've all been through these experiences on our Discord servers that there are some bots out there that wants to say they want to work on your artwork, or they want to work on your profile picture because your profile picture is kind of black to me. But if you pay us, we can help you make it better. I've been saying the whole time, and while this may put my YouTube channel in jeopardy, I'm gonna say this right now, and as clean as possible. But I've been saying to them, hell no! You think you can just barge in here, ask me to give you my money, just so that you can make my art, make my profile picture, or anything at all better? Here, come. You see that window? This is the sign for me kicking you out. Me, honk, honk. That's what it's like to me. That's what it's like to me when I get those kind of requests. I just give them the shoe. or as Andy Serkin, who played Golem and Smeagol at the same time, say to each other, "Leave now and never come back." What did you just say to me, you know? Leave now and never come back. You better take that back if you know it's good for you. No, I don't want it. Now leave now and never come back. So, I think that's the moral line of this video here, is don't take calls from people, don't take friend requests from, don't take friend requests from, or any, well, okay, it's okay to take friend requests, but you got to know them first. Like, for example, I've been knowing so many people from Team Fortress 2, and we've been having a blast of the past. But same with Toontown. I see many people stream on Twitch, playing Toontown Corporate Clash. That's great. So, yeah. But scam bots, people who want to take your money, just tell them, there's the door. It's right there. Right behind my tailbone. So why don't you do me a solid and get out? That's what I would tell every scam bot on my streams, on my Discord, if I had one, that is, and if people would frickin' help me with my affiliation on Twitch and help me with my 300 subs, then maybe, just maybe, I might reopen up Discord. But only if we keep it clean. Like, I don't mind if we even make my Discord a rated PG Discord, but anywhere beyond like rated PG or teens, like anywhere that goes beyond like that, like PG-13 or rated R or rated M stuff, and you're gone. That's all I can say. If again I was making a Discord server, but I'm not, because I'm not reaching my 300 subs. I am not reaching my affiliation, and I just won't cut it. I just won't. But anyways, so that's the lesson there. Also, once again, if you guys see a bum out in the streets who needs food or needs water or even needs transportation, just be a generous person like me, and just be a generous person like me. Oh, holy shit. Ugh. Damn these yawns, man. But yeah, just be a generous person. Be a generous guy and give them food, give them water, and give them only $2 so that they can take a bus right to where they came from, and that's it. Otherwise, if you guys are gonna act like those people that drives away from the homeless people, then you seriously have no heart. Or maybe the Heartless Nobodies in Organization 13s, and yes, I'm bringing up a Kingdom Hearts reference here. Maybe you guys are just like those guys, the Heartless Nobodies in Organization 13s, who craves for those heart containers. You want your heart to turn into some shadowy figure and be nothing. Okay? But I'm gonna end this video now, and you folks know the drill. If you folks like it, hit that thumbs up or don't. Subscribe to my channel or don't. And if you guys are gonna send me comments, Just send me positive comments about this video, and or you know, man, just don't bring up anything about me. And with that, I am yours truly, folks, Brendan Murphy here on YouTube. But I am also, folks, you folks may know me from my Twitch channels, Brandon the Old Koopa and Brandon the Mandalore 36, saying to you all a goodbye, a VC, Francois, sayonara, and all that jazz. And as the artists Puya say in their from their hit single album Fundamental saying go, keep it simple. And finally, you folks know how I end my videos or in my streams, so here you go.
Oh, mamma mia!
Oops, wrong one. There we go. And there we go. And now I'm out because I gotta go. I got a stream to collab with people. And I also need to head to GameStop later at 5 or maybe 5:30 or 6 to complete my collection. So, bye. And I'm out.